आज संडे है 26 March 2023. So at this time 11:18 AM, somewhere in some universe Krishna is getting born. अभी कृष्ण का कहीं तो जन्म हो रहा है, कहीं तो वसुदेव और देवकी बहुत खुश है आज अभी यहाँ पे, because there are so many unlimited universes, and some universe Krishna is taking birth now at this time. In some universe at this time, Ram, Lakshman, Sita, they are performing their pastimes. So these pastimes are eternal. Eternal means they are always going on. They are not like once it happens and then that's it. No. So when we are talking about Ramayan, actual Ramayan is happening somewhere now also, because there are so many universes, unlimited, and Ram keeps visiting these universes time and again. So these are the pastimes. That's why they are called as eternal pastimes. It's not that it happens only once. So when devotees, when they hear these pastimes, they really literally get into it. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself, when he was traveling to South India near Madurai, he went. And then generally Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will go to some nice devotees, Brahmanas home to take lunch as a bhiksha. So he went to one Brahmana's place who was staying in the nearby jungle. So he went, he was very devoted to Lord Ram. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very happy to see his devotion to Lord Ram. So when he was seeing this devotee, and then the time came for lunch, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could see कि lunch का कोई भी preparation नहीं है वहाँ, ना तो कुछ kitchen में कुछ चूल्हा जल रहा है. तो Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was little kind of surprised. तो उन्होंने पूछा, he asked that Brahman that you called me for prasad, but I don't see any preparation for prasad. So this Brahman was so much in kind of emotional trauma. He said that, how can I eat when Lord has lost his wife? This is such a sad moment. When I heard that Ravana, who is a wretched demon, he kidnapped Sita. What a horrible thing this is. And after hearing this, how can I even eat when I see my dear Sita getting kidnapped by Ravana? And how could this happen? How could this Ravana, who is such a demon, could even touch Sita? This he said, I just can't, I can't accept this. And he was so emotionally hurt by hearing that Sita is kidnapped. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could appreciate his emotions, because these emotions were real. He was not just he was fasting. He was not eating food just because he thought that it's very bad. So this is how actually devotees hear pastimes. When they are hearing pastime, they are part of that pastime, and then they feel the emotions in reality when these things are there. So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very pleased with him. He said that don't worry, Ravana can never touch Sita. Sita is a spiritual personality, and she is the goddess of fortune, and the demon can never touch Sita. So surely Sita is the original Sita is somewhere else. Ravana took some false Sita. So somehow he pacified that Brahmana and made him eat like that. So afterwards, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw some reference from Kurma Puran, that the Kurma Puran very clearly it is stated that at the time of when Ravana came, Sita was transferred to Agni, and the real Sita went with Agni with his to his home, and then Agni produced another Sita. Her name was Vedavati, and then that Vedavati was put there, and then that Vedavati was kidnapped by Ravana, and then that Vedavati went to the Lanka, stayed in Lanka for 1 year, and when again uh, the Ram killed Ravana, and then at the end again there was a Agni Pariksha for Sita. So this Vedavati entered into Agni, and the real Sita was given back by Agni to Lord Ram, and then with that real Sita he went back to Ayodhya. So that whole pastime was there. Now also it's there in our Kurmapura. So when he got that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very happy. He took that Purana just to show that Brahman. He walked back many kilometers just to pacify him that you eat nicely, don't fast. You see here the Sita is untouched. So yesterday we saw how Sita was kidnapped, and then Jatayu fought the battle of his life, and then Jatayu was killed, but then he had a fortune to die on the lap of Lord Ram. Did we talk about Shabri yesterday? Yes, no.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji? No. No.
Okay, no. So this Shabari also stayed in the same place. Okay, where first time Hanuman met Lord Ram? Anybody can guess?
Kishkindha.
Yeah. So Kishkindha, and that is the same place, Hampi, where the Lord Ram and Hanuman they met first time, because the Lord Ram and Lakshman they were roaming, searching for Sita. But when the Sugriva came with this news that two very powerful personalities are searching for something with bow and arrow in their hand. So Sugriva, already being so insecure, started feeling that they are coming to kill me only. And they are sent by Wali. Because Wali cannot come here. So they have Wali had sent these two people to kill me. Like that he's felt. But then Hanuman said, no, we cannot take this as a conclusion. Better we go and test. Sugriva said, okay, you go and test these two people. Let me give you come and give me the report who they are. So Hanuman, because he wanted to test, he was not knowing who they are. So he went with a disguise. He changed his form. He became like a Brahmana. And then he stood in the way of Ram and Lakshman. And then Ram, Lakshman came. So Hanuman asked, so who are you? And Lakshman came forward to give the introduction. He said, here is Lord Shri Ram, son of Maharaj Dasharath, king of Ayodhya, and I am his brother, Lakshman. And when Hanuman heard that, he was like jumping in ecstasy. But then, because he was like in disguise, he did not express his feelings. And then he started asking why you are here. Then he came to know that Sita is lost. Then Ram asked him, who are you? So he said, I'm secretary of Sugriva. So Ram apparently was not very happy with that answer when Hanuman said that I'm a secretary of Sugriva. So why he was not happy, because Ram was expecting that he will say that I'm your servant. But then he said that I'm servant of Sugriva. So Ram did not say anything. But then Ram was not happy with that answer. So similarly, in our life also, what is our identity? Or rather, what we consider our identity. That's what is very important. Whether we consider ourselves as the product of this world, the product of current situations, or our real identity is that I am part and parcel servant of Krishna. So, because these are the what we identify ourselves with. कि एक आदमी अपने आप को क्या समझता है वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. तो हमको पता कैसे चलेगा कि हम अपने आप को क्या समझते हैं. हम अपने आप को भक्त समझते हैं, हम अपने आप को भगवान के अंश समझते हैं, या हम अपने आप को किसी कंपनी के एम्प्लॉय समझते हैं, या हम किसी अपने आप को कोई बड़ा अकम्प्लिश्ड पर्सन समझते हैं. मैं देखा हूँ एक बार बम्बई मंदिर में एक जेंटलमैन आते थे, अभी वो गुजर गए. वो हमेशा में कभी भी मिलता था उनसे तो बोलते थे 35 साल जॉब किया, और वो कंपनी का नाम बताते थे, और मैं मैनेजर था वहां पे, तो ऐसे बताते थे. So his identification as that company's, so he felt that he is what, that is what his identity is. Right? बोलते थे कि हम 35 साल ये कंपनी का काम किया. So that was his identity, who he is, and that's how we see that people, they have these identities. Some people think that they are Indians. Some people think that they are from some religion. They identify themselves as man, women. They identify themselves as engineer, doctor. But these are all identities which are not of soul. They are of this body, which are temporary. क्योंकि वो आइडेंटिटी चेंज होते रहते हैं. आज कोई बोल सकता है कि मैं ये कंपनी का एम्प्लॉय हूँ, लेकिन कल वो कंपनी चेंज हो सकता है. So that is changing identities make our life complex. When we fix our identity, that which is not changing, and that is I am servant of Krishna, I am part and parcel of Krishna. So that identity, that is what Ramayan, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita gives us. So lot of conflicts happen in this world because of misidentification, and so many identities, they clash like that in our life. Because sometimes we are the employee of some company, at the same time we are father of somebody, at the same time we may be son of somebody, at the same time we may be friend of somebody, and that's this all identities, they clash. So generally when we identify ourselves as servant of Krishna, then all other identities can be part, subset of that. Then things go very fine. So here the Hanuman first time in this life met Sri Ram. Although before meeting Lord Ram, he was worshipping Lord Ram, because that is his worshipable Lord. So he was worshipping. But then in this lifetime, he was meeting Lord Ram eye to eye first time. And then Hanuman gave his identification that I am Hanuman, वगैरह. Then he took them to meet Sugriva. So here one lesson we learn is that it is very important what we identify with. What is our identity? Somebody asks us, who are you? Or the situation comes which demands our identity. So then, what comes first? That which identity we give preference to. So that matters very much in our life. So then the next, because this Jatayu wala, that was the 14th lesson. Now this 15th lesson we are learning, and that is regarding Shabari. So the Shabari also was staying in Hampi only, in Kishkinda. Now also if you go to Hampi, there is a place, Pampa Sarovar. So near Pampa Sarovar, there is a very nice kind of hole in the one of the mountain where Shabari was staying. That is Shabari Gufa. So today also we can kind of witness the residence of Shabari there. Every day she used to take bath in that Pampa Sarovar, and then she used to do her services. One of the very speciality of this Shabari was that when she was very young, when she heard that her marriage is supposed kind of, they were marrying her to somebody to whom she was not very happy with, and this was kind of Treta Yuga. People were very civilized. She was from Shabara. Shabara is the kind of people who I don't know how many of you have seen. These are the community who जैसे वो their business or their kind of a tradition is to raise on this of course in the city you don't see these people, but in villages you see them, that their one of the main business is to feed and keep hogs. They take care of hogs, and then they eat also hogs, and then they sell the things of hogs and things like that. So every small village, if you go, some portion of people will be there. You have seen? I don't know how many of you have seen, but in villages they take care of hogs. Yeah. So they are called as shabaras. So in Jagannath Puri also you find this shabaras. They have very special services to be done to Lord Jagannath. So the Shabari was from that background. That so early days she left home, and then she had come to the ashram of this Matanga Rishi. So this powerful sage was staying there in Hampi, and then she comes there. So the sage said that I can't put you in this ashram because this is all men are staying here. She said no, my life is for Lord's service. Wherever you allow me, I'll stay. So then Matanga told her to stay in that cave. So she was every day staying there, and daytime she used to come and serve and clean the ashram, and then she used to go back. So Matanga was very pleased with her by her dedicated service. One day when Matang Rishi was deciding to go to spiritual world, because these rishis were so powerful that at will they can just decide, okay, let us go. And he was so powerful that not only he, but he was taking all his disciples also to spiritual world. You can imagine the power of this series. But then he called Shabri and told that you don't come with us. We are going to the spiritual world now. You stay here because there is very special service for you, and that is Lord Ram is going to come in future. And till that point, you'll be here. Ram will come. You serve him, and then you come. So she said, okay, no problem. So now, with this much information only, Guru went. All his disciples also went. So now Shabri was very faithful. She knew that if my Guru has told, Ram has to come. But now when he will come, no idea. There is no calendar, no date. So that means any day he can come. So then Shabri has to do all the preparation to receive Lord Ram, cleaning the ashram, keeping some fruits, flowers, some foodstuffs, everything. She has to do it every day because anytime Lord can just walk in. So the whole day used to go just with this meditation that, if Lord comes now, am I prepared? Flowers, fruits, whatever things, water. Every day she will clean the ashram, thinking that today Lord Ram will come. And then Lord will not come. And then next day, and then next day. Years and years and years and years were passing by. She became very old. And still she did not leave. She did not say that, maybe Ram may not come now. I don't know whether he may have gone some other route or something. We don't know. But then she had such a faith in her spiritual master's words that she said that my spiritual master has told Ram has to come here. If not today, tomorrow he will surely come. So that was the patience by Shabari. तो राम ने ऐसे ही उनके बेर नहीं खाए. बेर तो बहुत थे, तो खुद भी खा सकते थे. जंगल बेर से भरा पड़ा रहता है, लेकिन फिर भी राम गए शबरी के पास because she was waiting for whole life, every day serving, practically making all the arrangements. So that shows patience that for Lord, a devotee can wait for whole life like that. So we don't expect Lord that he has to come very quickly, immediately. No, we understand that Lord will come by his own will. If you want to come in 2 days, no problem. If you want to come after 2 years, no problem. If he wants to come after 20 years, no problem. That's up to him. So my job is to wait. So Shabdi was example of that patience, that she was waiting patiently. And she was not just waiting, she was very determined to do whatever things are needed. And very enthusiastic. That every day she was so joyfully, enthusiastically doing all the preparations. Generally, हम देखते हैं enthusiasm and patience. Generally, they don't go together well. Some people are very expert in being patient, but not enthusiastic. जैसे वेट करेंगे, कब जो होना है हो जाएगा. ठीक है, वेट करने के लिए बोला है ना, करेंगे. But then they don't have that enthusiasm. Some people are very enthusiastic. आपने देखा होगा, बहुत उछल कूद करते हैं. बट उनको थोड़ा बोलो, अब थोड़ा रुको, वो रुकना उनको नहीं हो पाता है. So this enthusiasm with patience, that is a very perfect combination which attracts the Lord. So we are very enthusiastic also. At the same time, we are ready to wait. Prabhupada was like that. He was very enthusiastic to preach, but very patient. He preached in India for 30 years, no result. He waited, no problem. And he was very enthusiastic every day to preach. He did not lose that enthusiasm. And then that's how we see that Lord becomes very merciful. So, because of her patience and enthusiasm, Lord Ram came to her home. And then the whole pastime, we know that her speciality was that she used to pick up the special flowers, special fruits, and she knew that I have only these fruits and they should be of the high quality, highest quality. So she used to taste it first, whether it is खट्टा है या मीठा है, वो टेस्ट करती थी. And then she used to prepare that as an offering. तो इसलिए हम बोलते हैं ना कि शबरी के बेर जो ऑलरेडी खाए थे उसने, वो राम ने खाए. जनरली हम घर में जब भोग बनाते हैं भगवान के लिए तो उसको टेस्ट नहीं करते हैं क्योंकि वो भगवान के लिए है और भगवान should be the first to taste it. So when we prepare food at home, we don't taste it. First we offer it to Krishna. Let him take first. That is the system. But out of love, Shabari used to taste it first. So that by chance, khatta bear Bhagwan ko na mile. And Lord was very happy to taste her love more than the bear. Bear was just an excuse to reciprocate with Shabari's great enthusiasm and patience. So, this is what happens to somebody who has a faith in Guru's words. She had full faith in the words of Guru that now so many years have passed, but word of Guru will not go in vain. It has to happen like that. So this is very amazing quality of any sincere devotee like that. So it reminds me of one very wonderful devotee who is a Prabhupada's disciple. Now he is not with us. He passed away. His name is Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj. He was sent by Prabhupada to preach in Odisha. So he stayed in Bhubaneswar to build a temple, very nice temple. I don't know how many of you have visited ISKCON Bhubaneswar. Generally, when we are going to Puri, the Bhubaneswar is the one stop before. So if you are coming by flight, then you land in Bhubaneswar. If you are coming by train, some train directly go to Puri, but many are till Bhubaneswar, and from Bhubaneswar generally people they go by. So because he was also from Orian background, so he was there. So when Prabhupada met him, Prabhupada told him that you be here, build a nice temple, and you keep this Krishna Balaram deities, metal deities. He said, okay. Then he said, there should be also one more altar, and that altar should be Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra. So he said, yes, Prabhupada. And then Prabhupada said something which he was not expecting. Prabhupada said that Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, you don't carve. They will come to you. So basically, Prabhupada told, you don't make the deities will come to you. So he said, okay, Prabhupada. And then Prabhupada went. Prabhupada stayed there for a few days. And then after many years of hard struggle, they had the whole magnificent temple available now. It was ready for inauguration. So you can imagine the kind of opening of the temple was there, and then so the temple was about to be opened, and then just a minute. So when temple was about to be opened, the everybody, all the guests had come, and then they were seeing very nice temple, and then these two deities were already there. Krishna Balaram, very nice, beautiful deities. They were to be uh, installed after a few days. But then they saw that Krishna Balaram का altar था अपने जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा का altar था, तो लोग पूछते थे कहाँ है deities कहाँ है, तो बोलते थे प्रभुपाद बोले हैं कि वो आएंगे करके. So in the beginning, devotees used to appreciate his kind of that mood, that he was not making the deities. But as the days were coming close to the opening of the temple, अभी 15 दिन रहे हैं सिर्फ मंदिर ओपनिंग के लिए, तो डिवोटीज आके पूछते थे उनको, महाराज ये deities आएंगे ना सही में, या हम काइंड ऑफ क्या इमरजेंसी के लिए कुछ deities ला के रखे क्या, नहीं तो क्या है पूरे ओपनिंग होगा, इतने हजारों लोग आएंगे और ऑल्टर खुला तो थोड़े छोड़ेंगे. So can we keep some extra set of deities in case Jagannath doesn't come? Maharaj said no. Prabhupada had said, so the deities will come. We don't have to make it. So then it became 1 week, and there was no sign of deities coming. It's like they have to just wait from somewhere, the deities will come. And now the pressure was building up on Maharaj, because so many devotees were coming and telling Maharaj, be practical. You can't just do like this. And then Maharaj was, he was convinced that deities will come, Prabhupada had said. But then other devotees were pushing him that, that's okay, you have that emotions, but then be practical, like that. It happened that only 2-3 days were remaining now, and it was a great pressure on him. Everybody was coming and telling him, Maharaj, just get some other deities, be ready. People will come and they should not laugh that, what is this? So Maharaj was thinking that why the deities are not coming. Maybe I am not qualified to get the deities, because Prabhupada had said the deities are supposed to come. But then maybe my disqualification is coming in the way. So Maharaj started fasting, understanding that in case I have some impurities, I have some disqualification, I want to atone for it. I want to kind of clear that. So Maharaj started fasting. So this was another shock for the devotees, that something strange was happening. So Maharaj was in his room fasting, not eating anything, praying to the Lord that in 2 days we are going to open the temple, so please appear. So just 1 day before of the opening of this temple, one gentleman, he came, just walked in the temple, and he said that actually I had these deities, but then I am not able to take care of them. They are so huge. So I am just searching for some place or temple. I want to donate this Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra. So devotees were in ecstasy, hearing that man had just appeared just day before opening of the temple. And then they went and told Maharaj that deities have come now. So Maharaj was very happy. So the point is this, that it is most practical to have faith in the words of Guru. From the worldly calculation, it may look sometimes very impractical, because the practicality of this world and spiritual life, sometimes they don't match. So this Shabri had that full faith in the words of her Guru that Ram will come. And although she was just alone there, without any communication systems, without any assistance, now she cannot go back and check with her spiritual master, Guru. Guru has already left. So किसको पूछेंगे कि सही में आ रहे हैं कि नहीं आ रहे हैं, क्या हो रहा है? There is no such system. She has to just wait. And then she kept waiting. And then Lord Ram came. And she was so happy. And then Ram was very happy to meet her. And then take that bear which he offered Lord Ram. So here we learn the patience and enthusiasm simultaneously in service of Krishna. And how she was so kind of determined on the faith in the words of her spiritual master, Guru. Then after this, Hanuman met Ram, Lakshman, like that. So when Hanuman, he is eternal servant of Lord Ram. हनुमान जो है वो भगवान के नित्य सेवक है. तो भगवान राम का सेवा वो मन में हमेशा करते हैं. ऐसा नहीं कि वो राम को मिलने से पहले कुछ और करते थे, नहीं, राम से मिलने से पहले भी वो राम का ही पूजा करते थे. So that is his eternal seva. But then in this Ramayan, when he met first time Ram, he did not come as a Hanuman. He came as a disguised Brahman, because he wanted to test कि ये कौन है. So when he met Ram and Lakshman, actually he was supposed to understand himself ये Ram और Lakshman है, because he was worshipping them. So it was kind of natural that he would have known that these are Ram and Lakshman. But then he had to ask them to find कि कौन है ये. So here we learn one lesson, that if we disguise ourselves from Lord Ram, then Lord Ram also keep himself hidden from such disguised person. तो हनुमान ने जब अपने आप को छुपाया, राम भी अपने आप को छुपाए. आसानी से इतने वो प्रकट नहीं होते. So the lesson is this, that we have to be honest when we go in front of Lord. तो भक्ति में honesty is the best policy. So honestly we serve Krishna. We don't do any disguise. So That's the 16th lesson which we learn. And then Hanuman took Ram and Lakshman on his shoulders, climbed the Rishamukha mountain, and then there was a meeting of Sugriva. Sugriva was very happy to meet Ram and Lakshman. Ram and Lakshman were very happy to meet Sugriva. Why? Because both were in the same situation. Ram has lost his wife, and Sugriva also has lost his wife. Sugriva's wife was kidnapped by Vali because he was so angry with Sugriva. He took away his kingdom and took away his wife also. So then they had a tie up. Ram said, okay, I'll help you to get your wife. You help me to get my wife back. Sugriva said, okay, done. And they had a proper sacrifice. यज्ञ किया उन्होंने, एक दूसरे को वचन दिया कि तो सुग्रीव बोले कि you help me to get my wife back by dealing with Vali. Ram said, don't worry, I'll kill the Vali and then you will get your wife back, like that. And then Sugriva in turn said that, okay, I will also help you to find out your lost wife, and then I'll also help you to gain her back. Ram was very happy. So then, as you know, that there was a famous pastime where Ram kills Vali. Is there any kind of controversy you have heard regarding Vali's killing? Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
प्रभु जी उसमें था कि जिस तरीके से वाली को मारा, कुछ माने स्ट्रैटेजी जो थी वो रॉन्ग थी।
Yeah.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, पीछे से मारा था, छुप के मारा था पीछे से। उन्होंने पीछे से छुप के, झाड़ी के पीछे छुप के पीछे से मारा था वाली।
Yeah. So Ram killed Vali hidingly, and he hit him with arrow. So many times people they say that ये तो बहुत गलत हो गया, ये तो नाइंसाफी है. This is not, it is not, it is injustice. एक तो छुप के मारा, सामने आके मारना चाहिए, और दूसरा है कि दोनों भाई का झगड़ा चल रहा था और इन्होंने एक भाई को मारा, वो तो बहुत गलत कर दिया. So what do you think? Did Ram did this mistake?
प्रभु जी मॉरली देखा जाएगा तो वो राम भगवान है तो गलत तो होगा नहीं उनसे, लेकिन देयर इज सम, ऐसा ही है ये थॉट कि गलत हुआ है यही कि वो तरीका गलत था बस.
Okay.
The reason behind his killing was right, the intention was right, but the way he did it was maybe called wrong, but maybe there is something behind that also.
Yeah.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, देयर वाज वन रीजन आल्सो, क्योंकि ऐसा था वाली को वरदान कि जो उसके साथ लड़ाई करता था उसका पूरा बल, आधा बल बाली को चला जाता था. जो भी वाली के सामने आता था आधा बल ओपोनेंट का बाली को ही चला जाता था, तो बाली ही बेनिफिट होता था अपने ओपोनेंट से.
Yeah.
So maybe this must be one reason also.
तो वाली के सामने जो भी कोई आता था वो डरता था कि मेरा शक्ति वाली छीन न ले। तो राम भी थोड़ा डर रहे थे कि अगर उनका शक्ति अगर वाली छीन लेगा तो फिर उनके साथ युद्ध करना मुश्किल हो जाएगा।
प्रभु जी,
राइट?
जी,
यस
पहले तो भगवान राम भी नहीं पहचान पा रहे थे कौन बाली है कौन सुग्रीव।
यस।
दोनों एक ही शक्ल के थे।
हम्म।
और ये भी हो सकता है कि बाली ने कुछ पहले और कुछ अच्छा काम किया होगा जिससे उनको मुक्ति देनी होगी उसको मार के।
यस। तो ये भी पुष्पेंद्र जी जैसे बोल रहे हैं कि राम को समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि कौन बाली है कौन सुग्रीव है। दोनों एक जैसे थे, भाई भाई थे ना। लेकिन ऐसा तो हो नहीं सकता कि राम को समझ ना आए। वो तो हमारे जैसे तो है नहीं। वो तो आंख से देखने वाले तो है नहीं। वो तो उनको तो सब पता है कौन कौन है ना। वो तो आधी रात को कोई अगर बहुत अंदर गुफा में कोई चींटी है काले पत्थर पे, तो वो भी भगवान को दिख जाता है। ऐसे बोलते हैं अंधेरी रात में बंद गुफा में काले पत्थर पे काला चींटी है, वो भी भगवान को दिखता है। तो क्या वो भगवान को इतना मुश्किल था समझना कि कौन वाली है और कौन सुग्रीव है?
प्रभु
तो
जी
वो तो मुश्किल नहीं होता।
प्रभु
हाँ?
जी प्रभु
यस।
जी, एक बात ये समझ में नहीं आती है कि अगर आध्यात्मिक रामायण को देखें तो रामचंद्र जी को सब कुछ पता था पहले से ही कि
यस।
क्या होगा। वैदेही की रचना भी इसीलिए करी गई जब उनको सब
यस।
कुछ पता था कि कौन है कौन नहीं, कौन क्या है, कैसे करना है, क्या हो रहा है। उन्हीं की लीला रची हुई थी। तब ये फिर ये कहानियां क्यों बनाई गई? उनको सब कुछ पता था
यस।
शुरू से अंत तक, जन्म से पहले से भी पता था। शबरी
यस।
पहले से ही थी, इंतजार कर रही थी जब तक राम का जन्म भी नहीं हुआ था। तब से शबरी वॉज वेटिंग फॉर हिम राम।
यस।
तब पहले से पता था। तो ये सब फिर कहानियां क्यों जो एक साधारण मानव के समझ में नहीं आती थी?
यस।
तो इस तरह की कहानियां क्यों बनाई गई जो साधारण मानव नहीं समझ पाता है?
या
उसको तो ये लगता है कि राम ने क्या वो सीता को भी घर से निकाल दिया और ये ले गया वो ले गया। जब राम अपनी वाइफ को कर पाए तो हम क्या करेंगे? तो ये इस तरह की कहानियां क्यों, जब राम को जबकि पहले सब कुछ पता था कि क्या होना है। तो इस तरह
यस।
की क्यों रखी गई?
या तो दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन. So two questions are coming here. First question we are discussing about वाली को क्यों मारा छुपके. एंड सेकंड क्वेश्चन इज दिस दैट अगर राम को सब पता है तो ऐसा क्यों वो बिहेव करते जैसे उनको कुछ पता ही नहीं है ना. तो अभी जैसे रावण आने वाला है, सीता का चोरी करने वाला है, क्या राम को पता नहीं था? राम तो भगवान है, तो भगवान को तो सब पता होना चाहिए.
इसीलिए मारीच को मान नहीं मारा क्योंकि मारीच को हिरन बन के आना था बाद में.
हाँ, तो राम को तो सब पता है कि रावण आने वाला है, तो वो सब बाद में क्या होने वाला है, तो फिर क्यों करते हैं? तो एक चीज है वो ये सब करते हैं हमारे लिए कि हमको कुछ चीजें हो जिसके बारे में हम सुन सके, और जस्ट बाय हियरिंग दिस पास्ट टाइम्स वी गेट प्यूरिफाइड. देखिए अगर राम अयोध्या में बैठ के एक बाण मारते थे और बाण जाके रावण का वध कर देता था लंका में, तो पूरा रामायण होता ही नहीं था. हनुमान से भेंट नहीं होता था, लंका का युद्ध नहीं होता था, चित्रकूट में नहीं जाते थे, नासिक में जो सब पंचवटी का लीला हो वो भी नहीं होता था. सो राम को कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, फर्क हमको पड़ता है, क्योंकि These pastimes are so nice. When we hear them, we are purified. Our mind becomes attached to Lord Ram very easily. Actually, राम को तो यहाँ पे आने की जरूरत नहीं है, अवतार लेने की भी जरूरत नहीं है राम को. राम तो उनके धाम में बैठ के सब वहां से चला सकते हैं. उनको यहाँ पे आने की क्या जरूरत है? लेकिन यहाँ पे सिर्फ और सिर्फ इसी कारण के लिए आते हैं ताकि हमको कुछ मैटर मिले जो बातचीत कर सकते हैं और उसके ऊपर ध्यान कर सकते हैं. और दूसरा कोई कारण नहीं है. क्योंकि धर्म का स्थापना तो जैसे प्रभुपाद जैसे अनेक संत है, वो भी धर्म का स्थापना करने के लिए काफी एम्पावर्ड रहते हैं. उसके लिए भगवान को आने की जरूरत नहीं. विनाशाय जो दुष्कृताम कि जो गलत लोग हैं उनका विनाश करने के लिए आते, वो भी जरूरत नहीं है भगवान को आने का. वो रावण को एक हार्ट अटैक आ जाता तो मर जाता था, तो उसके लिए पूरा इतना रामायण करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं. सिर्फ वो विनाश करने के लिए. विनाश तो एक सुनामी आ गया तो कितने सारे रावण चले जाएंगे उसमें. तो विनाश कार्य करने के लिए भी उनको आने की एक्चुअली जरूरत नहीं. वो विनाश कार्य अपने शक्ति से वो कर सकते हैं यहाँ पे आए बिना भी. तो यहाँ पे सिर्फ और सिर्फ एक ही कारण के लिए आते हैं भगवान. वो है भक्तों का इच्छा होता है कि भगवान को देखना है, उनका सेवा करना है. सिर्फ उस कारण के लिए आते हैं राम. बाकी कारण तो जस्ट एक सपोर्टिव साथ में कर लेते हैं, लेकिन दे आर नॉट द रीजंस फॉर हिज कमिंग हियर. तो हिरण्यकशिपु को मारना उसके लिए नहीं आए थे. वो सिर्फ आए थे प्रहलाद महाराज को दर्शन देने के. वो आए तो फिर आते आते उन्होंने बाकी सब चीजें भी थोड़ा कर ली ऐसा. सो भगवान राम यहाँ पे आते हैं हम सबके लिए ताकि हमको रामायण मिले, जिसको सुन के हम हमारा मन राम में चला जाए. लाइक दैट. सो दिस इज एग्जैक्टली लाइक सम डायरेक्टर ऑफ सम ड्रामा. वो डायरेक्टर जो होता है ना, उसको सब पता होता है A to Z. फर्स्ट सीन से लेके लास्ट सीन तक उसको पता होता है कि कौन मरने वाला है एंड में, और किसको क्या होने वाला है. So director knows all the scenes, he knows all the characters, but then he himself becomes one of the character in the drama, and then he plays as if he is in the drama, not knowing what is the end. So the pastimes of Lord are like that. The director himself becomes one of the characters, and then he starts acting. So the reason is this, that he gives us opportunity to become Krishna conscious. And the first question was that why Vali was killed like that. If we read Valmiki Ramayan, very nicely this incident is given. This incident is given just a minute. So this incident is given for specific, this whole killing of Vali happens. Valmiki Muni explains it very nicely, specifically the conversation of Vali and Ram after Ram shoots Vali. So when Vali is hit by Lord Ram's powerful arrow and it has pierced the chest, Vali is lying there in the blood, and Sugriva, he is not doing some festival or something. Sugriva is seeing his own brother about to die. So Sugriva's heart also goes crying. he starts crying there, and then catching the hands of his own brother and starts weeping. So that was the scene, and then Ram appears there. And then the Wali asked this question to Ram, that Ram, I have heard that you are very religious, righteous, सत्यवादी है आप तो, आपसे ये उम्मीद नहीं था कि आप ऐसा बाण चलाएंगे करके. So Ram told him, see, I am the king of this whole world, and if some injustice happens here, it is my duty to punish somebody who has done criminal activity. So he said that there are total 5 activities as a crime, one of the biggest crime written in the scriptures, that somebody who attacks you with weapons, somebody who steals the wealth of your home, somebody steals your wife, somebody burns your home, or somebody feeds you poison. So these are the 5 things which are called as atatai. Atatai means they are aggressors. So this atatai should never be forgiven. They should be killed. So in this 5 situation, if you kill that person, that is not considered wrong. You don't get any sin if you kill one of these 5. So Wali has done that crime of stealing Sugriva's wife already, and then he was behind him, killing him. There was some confusion between them that Sugriva somehow became the king, and then, but the Wali was supposed to take the kingdom back and then leave Sugriva, but then he was not ready to leave Sugriva. He was behind him for his life. So that was another. So in that case, Wali was a atatai and criminal in terms of trying to kill somebody, snatching his wife, like that. So Ram said that I'm judge here. I need to give the justice. So I gave my justice in terms of killing you. That is one reason. Second reason, he said we are Kshatriyas and you are still an animal. And Kshatriyas, when they go for hunting in the forest, they are given that concession to kill sometimes some powerful, trouble creating animals like lion and things like that. So that is allowed for Kshatriyas to some extent, not that they can just go and for just enjoyment they do that. No, they do that as a keeping themselves fit for fighting. The way the army people, you find every day early in the morning they get up and they do their kind of jogging and they do their things like that. Why they do that? Because they want to keep themselves ready for any fight. Tomorrow, if the fight starts, they are ready. So similarly, a Kshatriya also has to be ready anytime for fight. So they keep themselves in that spirit by going to the jungle and hunting animals. So he said, by that, I am a Kshatriya, you are a trouble creator animal. And then when Kshatriya kills animal, he don't kill animal coming face to face, not needed. He can kill animal hidingly also. And then there's nothing wrong in that. You remember Dashrath Maharaj hit one arrow, which became very problematic for him. You know, वो बाण किसको मारा था उन्होंने?
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, श्रवण कुमार को.
हाँ, तो वो बाण मारा था उन्होंने श्रवण कुमार को, तो वो फेस टू फेस नहीं मारा था, वो छुप के मारा था. अब क्या है ना, उन्होंने तो बिना देख के मार दिया था. उनको लगा कि कोई बाघ पानी पी रहा है, तो बाघ को समझ के वो बाण चलाया था. तो जनरली क्षत्रिय they have that kind of authority to kill जंगली जो जानवर रहते हैं उनको मार सकते हैं. So he said that from that side also I have done my part as a Kshatriya. And he said, if you feel still that नहीं जो हुआ वो गलत हुआ, Ram volunteered. He said, I can take this arrow back and you will still survive. Don't worry. I give you that guarantee. So should I take the arrow back? Now Wali said that no. He said that now I am satisfied with your answers. Now whatever happens, happened. Now my only worry is that who will take care of my son? Ram said, you don't worry, that is my duty. This Angad is now my property. I will take care of it. Then Wali said, now you give me permission, I am going now. So whatever you have done, I don't want to undo it. That is perfect. So let me go now. So that was the situation of Wali at the time of death. With permission of Lord Ram, although he got a chance to revive back, he didn't want to get that chance because he knew that I have done a lot of wrongs, and then it's better now. Ram has done this justice, so why to go back? So in that situation, Wali left, and this we see from Valmiki Ramayana, which is the most authentic Ramayana, like that. So if we read this, then there we don't find Ram as a victimized person or Ram as a kind of a person who is put in kind of a custody, like that. No. So that was Wali and Ram. Second was question of Pushpendra ji, that why Ram does all these things. So the answer is this: he just do it so that we get a chance to understand his pastimes, and we get a chance to ask this question, why Lord does this. So this chance we get that to kind of get into this pastimes, then we can understand. So many times Lord does these controversies to tell us that he is not ordinary, because unless he does this controversies, will not come to know that he is not like us, he is above us, like that. Controversies means what? Controversies are the things which generally ordinary people they don't do, like that. That's the whole thing. Like for example, जब हम अपने कंपनी में जाते हैं और कंपनी में कार पार्किंग होता है, तो कंपनी का कार पार्किंग होता है ना, वो हर एक का डेजिग्नेटेड रहता है. मैनेजर का कार पार्किंग का एरिया रहता है, देन डेप्यूटी मैनेजर का रहता है, देन जो भी एचओडी है उनका रहता है, देन जो भी ऐसे वो सबका रहता है. But then when the owner comes of the company, where he should park the car? When the owner comes, he can park his car anywhere he likes. He can park in manager's place also. He can park in HOD's place also, or he can park somewhere, some other nice place also. So his parking car anywhere in the company doesn't kind of break any rule, because he is the owner. So the rules for us and rules for Supreme Lord are not the same. So we have to understand the difference and then apply the rules. So generally, the definition of truthfulness, that is for us. The truthfulness for Lord Ram is whatever he does is truth, because that is done not selfishly, He just does for benefit of everybody, like that. So the definition of truth for Krishna or Ram and us, that is different. Another example I give, so that things becomes more clear. Traffic rules. So traffic rules are for everybody, whoever is on the road. But then, just imagine, traffic light has become red in the Juhu circle, with the red light, and then some plane come flying from the other side of the area. So now traffic police cannot सीटी नहीं बजा सकता, वो प्लेन रुक जाओ क्योंकि अभी ये रेड लाइट है. No, the red light applies only to the cars which are on the road. It doesn't apply to the vehicles flying by plane. So there different rules are there. So similarly, the rules for this world and rules for spiritual world, they are on different level. So that's how we see the pastimes of Krishna, Ram, they are on plane level. And when we stay in this world, the functioning happens on this our Juhu level traffic lights, right? So that's how when Lord does something, it may not fit in the laws which we have in this world, but then Lord is Lord. So the way the plane may not follow the traffic rules on the road, it just flies. So similarly, Lord Ram and Krishna, that's how Krishna married 16,108 wives. Many times people they say, अरे क्या है, 1, 2, 4, 10 ठीक है, 100 ठीक है, sometimes 1,000 भी ठीक है, ये 16,000 क्या है, थोड़ा तो शर्म होना चाहिए. तो sometimes people they feel like that कि ये थोड़ा ज्यादा ही हो गया, थोड़ा इधर उधर ठीक है, 19-20 का ठीक चल सकते हैं, 16,000 मतलब थोड़ा ज्यादा होता है. But then they don't understand that one is plane, another is car on the road. So our rule doesn't apply to Krishna. Once when this was asked to Prabhupada, Prabhupada said, Krishna has a capacity to have 16 lakh wives. Why only 16,000? Because he is the Lord of everything. So then, and he is not doing it as a kind of a exploitation. He was doing it as his mercy. Because all this, they are his devotees who want him to get married to him. Then that's how Krishna reciprocates. So this we have to understand that there are two levels, higher level and lower level. Okay, I'm sorry I went over time, but these are very important questions which were raised many times. Generally, we don't discuss these reasons, so I thought to clarify that. So thank you, Pushpendra, for your nice kind of input in this. Okay, so can we take off now? Oh, now it's a time for quiz. You all are ready?
Yes, sir.
Everybody is ready. You are ready?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So then, where is the link?
Ayush Prabhu, can you put the ID on the group?
Okay. So the
I
chat.
have sent on group.
Yes. Please open your chat, Zoom chat only. There, Ayush Pro had just sent one Kahoot link. So you please. Okay, so what is the pin?
Yes, Prabhuji, I am saying one.
No, you can. Okay. Okay, Dharmendra Pro is eagerly waiting for quiz. 9106931. That is the pin. 910.
क्लास खत्म हो गया? हो गया क्लास खत्म? क्लास खत्म हो गया? हाँ? क्लास खत्म हो गया? क्लास खत्म हो गया?
बस हो रहा है।
अभी बाबूजी कहाँ बोल?
बैठ बैठ ये प्रभुजी ना मस्ती बोल रहे, जो मस्ती करेगा उसको मारेंगे।
What is the pin code? Please tell the pin code.
All are in.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. Only 9 people.
No, I want pin code. I want to know the pin code.
9106931.
9106
931.
910
6931.
6931. मेरा तो नहीं ओपन ही नहीं हुआ।
नहीं, आपको क्या लिख के आ रहा है?
मेरा काहूट ओपन नहीं हुआ।
kahoot.it वो जो लिंक दिया हुआ उस पर क्लिक करिए। बाकी सभी लोग ज्वाइन हो गए?
जी प्रभु
Yes,
जी।
yes.
यस ओके। माता जी आपका लिंक ओपन हुआ? हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा।
आपका लिंक ओपन हुआ?
नहीं हो रहा।
आई थिंक मुझे लगता है फिर इंटरनेट कुछ इशू हो सकता है। माता जी आप एक बार गूगल से भी ट्राई करिए ना, डायरेक्ट kahoot.it डालिए।
नहीं हो रहा है। या अभी हुआ है, अभी हुआ। अभी मेरे को पिन कोड डालती हूँ।
Prabhuji, I can start now.
Yes.
14 participants are in.
How many participants have come?
14. 1 4.
Okay. I can also join.
Yes, Prabhuji, you can also win.
As a monitor.
Okay, start.
Yeah, start. Starting it is in 14 seconds. 8, 7.
Prabhuji, please pin.
Start it.
Hmm?
अरे ये सब फालतू में इधर उधर घूम पता है सीधा सीधा सामने तो है ना होता। अब देखा उधर कहाँ जाते हैं।
It is over, Prabhuji.
Hmm?
Over, game over.
Over, huh?
Yes. VGD was the top.
You can show the three winners.
Yeah, Prabhuji. One. I will send on group because it is not showing now because of some issue.
Okay, you announce.
Vishnu Gupta Prabhu was the first, and
Hari
Amit
Bol.
Jha Prabhu was second,
Hare Bol.
and Nirja Mata was third.
Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol. Good. Okay, so this quiz is nice. We'll have every time like this for 10 minutes.
Hare
Okay, so
Yes, Prabhu.
मजा आया.
yes. Okay, so who had prepared the quiz?
Ayush Prabhu.
Ayush Prabhu.
Prabhuji, what is the how many types of people are there on earth?
Okay, so thank you. Ayush. Hare Krishna.
Welcome, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol.
Nirja Mataji, you are asking some questions. How
Aji?
many people are on earth?
How many types of people are on earth?
Ayush Prabhu, can you elaborate from where you got this question?
From last lecture, Prabhuji has told us there are three types of people: Bhogi, Tyagi, and Yogi.
Okay.
Bhogi means that everything is for my enjoyment. Tyagi, that thing, nothing is for him. And Yogi, that everything is for Lord Krishna.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. So we'll end here.
Okay.
So for those who are it's possible, they can come to temple on Ram Navami. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare
We
Krishna,
can thankful Prabhuji by
Thank you.
loudly chanting 3 times Hari Bol.
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Hari
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Oh. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna.